Alright, what's up guys? I'm finally back with another video. So, as you can see here, I have one of the plushies that I'm finally showing on this channel, and honestly, I think, yeah, this one I've had for pretty much over a year already, so, and I'm basically just showing it off just now, so, yeah. And I got another plush, but thankfully, the plush I'm gonna show in the next video, it's not as old or I want to say I've had for like more than a year. Unlike this one I've only had the other one for a couple of months, but I'm not sure if that makes it any better. So, I guess better late than never, right? But anyways, let's just dive into it already. So, since you guys been basically waiting for this, or more like just me waiting to make a video on these, but then just keep like putting these off like every single time because I keep getting new things. But yeah, but this will be like one of the last things I'll show for like a little bit. But I might go into like more video game showcases. So yeah. So after I review the other plush, I'll make sure to like show off the Godzilla video games that I've gotten to. So yeah, anyways, this is a Super7 Super Duper plush, and apparently this is the Godzilla 1989 design, or also known as BioGoji. So yeah, it's pretty green though, so I wouldn't say this looks accurate to being BioGoji, but I don't know. Feel free to like leave your thoughts, I guess. But yeah, he's pretty green. At first when I saw this, when I picked him up too, I thought this was like a cool little crocodile or alligator type plush, so I looked at it and then I looked at the tag and it said Godzilla, so I was like, oh, this is Godzilla, so yeah. And then I saw the dorsal fins and I was like, oh yeah, this is Godzilla. But yeah, taking a look at his eyes, they're pretty golden right there too. He has a pretty mean expression, but then when you look at his, I guess, teeth, his jaws, he has a pretty smile, a pretty happy smile right there, I guess. And then he has little hands. They're like sewn on, I guess, so they can't really like go out. And his tail is also kind of like sewn on there too, so it doesn't really like go out either. And he has two tiny dorsal fins on his tail as well, if you could see right there. And then, yeah, just to make sure you guys know it's an official Godzilla product and Super7 product, here you go. And then, yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah. And then, I'm not sure if this is very accurate to BioGoji, though, but this is still a pretty cool plush, though. But, yeah. So, anyways, I say we should move on to comparisons. I'm not really sure what I could say more about this guy, other than he's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's been like a year since I've had him, so, I don't know. Let's move on to comparisons, though. Okay, so for the first comparison, I would like to compare the Super7 Godzilla to the Kid Robot 8-inch or 6-inch. I'm not sure what height this is, but like, I would say they're pretty much the same height, although the Kid Robot one is a bit taller, I guess, so yeah. Since I can't fit the other Squishmallow Godzilla plushies on camera, I'm just gonna do half and half, so here's Mothra and then Godzilla next to the Super7 plush. And then here's the other half of the set with Rodan and Mechagodzilla. This Beanie Baby Max plushie I got for like, I'm not sure where I got it from, but just know I've had it for years though. Yuri from DDLC and from the Sanchi line. And then finally the Sega Shin Godzilla plush, and you can notice that like I brought the camera all the way back here just so I could fit the Sega Shin Godzilla plush into the frame. But yeah, here's what he looks like. I'll just lower it a bit so you can see like the height difference. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, overall, this Super7 89 Goji plush is pretty cool. And actually, just for fun, I'm going to do a little comparison with the NECA BioGoji right here. And as you can see, he's not as green as this guy right here, but that's okay. But two BioGojis, I'm pretty cool with that, so yeah. But overall, yeah, the Super7 89 Goji, BioGoji, Super Duper plush thing, he's cool. I approve. And I'm pretty sure they made different color variations of that one, so Yeah, but I never got the chance to pick any of them up, so yeah. But even if I did pick them up, I probably wouldn't have gotten to reviewing them until maybe like 2 years later after owning them, like the Squishmallows, which were like a 3 year gap. So, yikes. But yeah, anyways, I'd just like to apologize that I got to this like so late, and I've really just been putting this one off for a while, especially since I got in those two movie monster series figures like 2 videos ago, I think. So yeah, but anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Expect that other plush video to come out within a few days. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go away for another month and just like not upload and then just make this channel die. So yeah, anyways, see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, bye.